Hey there, friends. Josh here. Today we're continuing work on the vertical stabilizer. Looks like I'm cleaning up the main spar, and I am itching to use that drill press. I am going to find out that it's a lot easier to just use the hand drill. But, you know, I bought the drill press, might as well use it, right? Oh, and here we go. We're going to cut something with the bandsaw. And I'm going to find out here that the little blade that comes with the bandsaw is not appropriate for cutting aluminum, and I actually end up ordering a metal cutting blade for it. I don't know why I left the bluing on. It's probably because I don't know what I'm doing. So I learned for little parts like spars and plates, just take the bluing off. Oh, and here we're going to build the DRDT2. This is a dimpling tool. It's very useful for dimpling skins, where you know, the hand dimpler can only really do the edges. Even the pneumatic squeezer, it only has a reach of about 3 inches with a 3-inch yoke on it. This has, I don't know, what, a 24-inch depth. So anyway, it's very useful for dimpling skins. It's also pretty quiet, so I can dimple at night when you know, kids are going to bed and stuff. Another thing you might notice is that this video is actually not jumping around having costume changes. I went back and wrote a PowerShell script to go through all my GoPro videos and put them in chronological order, and then basically paste them all together for a whole complete day's worth of videos, and then use FFmpeg to basically encode them. So yeah, PowerShell is cool. FFmpeg is cool. Maybe I'll put up that script if anyone is interested. And look, the DRDT2 is complete, so time to dimple some holes. Okay, maybe it's not complete yet, but we'll get to some dimpling. Well, as you can see, a lot of the time in building an airplane isn't actually building the airplane, it's building the tools to build the airplane. So obviously if you don't have the tools, then you can't put things together. So tools are important, tools are cool. Alright, and here we go. Here's our first dimples on the spar. There's what, like 6 or 9 dimples, and there we go, we're done. One of the challenges of the DRDT2 is you actually need to secure it to something. It's pretty heavy, but it will bounce around while you dimple. When you move that arm, and you need, depending on the thickness of the material that you're dimpling, the spar isn't really that thick, but moving that arm all the way down and completing the dimple can be hard if the dimple is moving around. So you really need to secure it to something solid so it's not moving around. Okay, and I'm reinstalling the clecos now into the spar. We're going to rivet that plate onto the spar. It's a doubling plate. I'm pretty sure this is when I discovered that dragging the hose across the floor isn't really conductive to space. There we go. I just drove my first rivet. And I'm thinking, you know what? Let me try this squeezer thing. And I'm about to discover how awesome the squeezer is. Oh, nope. Still with the rivet gun. I don't know why I'm using the rivet gun. I'm like, man, this kind of sucks. Let me try this squeezer thing. And right here is where I figure out that the squeezer is awesome. like I said, I'm an amateur building this. This is my first time using all these tools. I really am learning how to use the tools right here. You're watching the learning process of like, how do I put this together? How do I make this work? And that's one of the great things about vans is you follow the plans, but it allows for you to basically make a bunch of mistakes, and hopefully they're not expensive.